Hi, my name is Dale Susi.
My name is Joe Benani.
Hi, I'm Karen. I've been homeless for almost 1 year.
Lost my job, lost my apartment, and had nowhere to go, so that's what led me here.
A friend of mine would always ask me if I wanted to have a hit. And I said no for about a year, and then one day I did it, and I got hooked right away, spent all my money, and my whole life focused on crack.
I began to need the services of Homes with Hope after being involved in an assault in Bridgeport.
Well, without a doubt, I would be living in my car if it wasn't for this program.
I would be living in the woods.
If I wasn't at Homes with Hope, I really don't know what my fate might have been.
The mission of Homes with Hope is really to provide a safety net to the community. We know there are people that are homeless, they're at risk of being homeless. There are people that have a whole series of problems that they're not able to cope on their own. The organization is here, provides as simple as emergency shelter, a food pantry, but the real mission is supportive housing.
My name is Colin O'Brien, and I lived in supportive housing here at Homes with Hope since November of 1998. I work at Marshall's shoe store. You know, I keep the weight off by walking. It's about maybe 4.25 miles. My own apartment in supportive housing has improved my life dramatically. It allows me to live life the way I would like to live life. I mean, I'm a member of the community here in Westport. Not simply a statistic.
I've been here about a month and a week, and I've been doing pretty good. I've been saving my money up.
When clients come in, I want people to come in and feel like they're going to use this opportunity to make a difference in their life and give them a stable foundation where they are safe. They're not going to be subjected to, drinking and alcohol or drugs on the premises, and using this as a kind of a launching point for them to get their lives back on track.
When we first, because from being at a place where you don't have locks and people, not everybody's nice, just in general, and in the world, everybody, you never know who you're gonna meet. So when I went to the Baccarat community, the thing that made me cry just from happiness was there was a big, beautiful yard. We didn't have a yard at our other place that we were staying, the shelter. My daughter spun and spun and spun around in circles, and I just started bawling. She goes, "Mommy, why are you crying?" And I said, "Because you can do that."
After being in shelter for a year and a half, it was kind of scary not having a whole lot of people around. It was quiet. Being a single mother with a young son, 9 years old, and a year-old son, it was nice to have our own space, someplace that was ours, and nobody was going to come in and check on us in the middle of the night. Don't have to worry about anybody taking your stuff or any of that nonsense. It's a huge relief.
Well, the first day was pretty special. I went in and I was given my key, and there was furniture in there, and it was really special. I sort of measured the place by the van. I had been living in this van, and so I figured I could put 2 vans in the living room and 1 van in the kitchen. And it took a long time for me to start to get used to being in a normal setting again, but I'm getting there.
I think the thing that impressed me the most is that rather than building a bigger, better shelter, they've looked at building housing and getting people into permanent supported housing as a way to address the situation with homelessness, and that's impressive. That's it's a move in the right direction. That if you build a shelter, it'll get filled up, but if you build housing, you'll get people into homes.
The Home with Hope, they have a lot of good people, and to go to the Gillespie Center and we talk to one another. We eat dinner, and lunchtime we talk to one another. I mean, new friends meet new friends every day, so it's a nice environment.
The people that work here do this because they have a love of, they care about us, they want to make sure that we don't go back to what we came from, and that means a lot to me and my family. Thank you.